Hello everyone. How are you? Welcome to PowerStack with Ian Ho. Today we are going to talk about powerful global cleansing plus Spring Ox Feng Shui Prediction. Spring Ox Feng Shui Prediction, that means it's for 2026 Feng Shui Prediction while using the Spring Ox picture. So if you are hearing me okay, just type okay in the chat box. Alright, so in this evening, we will first start with powerful global cleansing, and then after that, we will also do the Spring Ox prediction after this. Alright. So if you are hearing me okay, just type okay in the chat box. So you can see what I'm playing here is the singing bowl. Can you see the water is actually dancing? Yes or no? Just type yes or no. If you are hearing me okay, say okay. So this evening we have Param. Hello, good evening to you. Unconscious 12, okay. Lausan, okay. Who else is here? Aslania, okay, great. Matt, you are here too. Great, nice to see you. Warm welcome to everyone, Param. NG, 9999. NG is new, right? So, okay, we have okay from mostly everyone. Great. So, Freda is here as well. Great. Okay, so can you see there is actually water in the singing bowl? And now what I'm going to show you is the energy. Can you see the energy? Has any one of you seen energy before? Can you see energy with your eyes? Yes or no? And what we are going to do now is we will witness energy with our eyes. So what I just did is I put some water into the singing bowl, as you can see, and so we can see how energy vibrates. Can everyone see the water in the singing bowl? So now when I hit it once, can you see it? Just tell me yes or no. When there is this vibration, this is how the water element responds to vibration, to the energy. Although we can't see energy with our eyes, but we can use some tools in a scientific way to help us to see energy. So when can you see water is jumping very happily? Yes or no? Just type yes or no in the chat box. If you can say it, you just type yes. Alright, so why singing bowl is so, the sound coming out from the singing bowl is so smoothing, is so comfortable. Can I have the cloth? Yeah, I just want to dry, make sure the laptops and all my gadgets are dry. Alright, can you see, if you can see the energy, just type yes in the chat box. Yes. Great, I can see a lot of yes from everyone. Very Life is here today as well. Great. And we have Leonora. Leo. Welcome, Leo. Who else? Everyone is saying yes. Great. So, let me just explain why you feel so comfortable when you can hear the singing bowl. Because when there is this vibration, and of course we are talking the positive vibration, all right, the good vibration, then, and when this vibration is very close to your body, all right, 70%, remember that 70% of our body is made out of water. So when there is this vibration, the water, the blood in our body is dancing. All right, so you can see that it is dancing happily. If you can feel that, if you can feel your blood, the water in your body is dancing happily, just type happy, 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 happy. Yeah. All right. If you would like to see more happy dancing, and let the blood in your body dancing happily, just type happy, happy, happy. Look at this. Can you see the crystal on top of the water? On the surface. Can you see the crystal? They are like crystal clear, isn't it? So how beautiful it is when it is dancing, when our blood is dancing inside the body. Can you see the crystals? All right, like diamonds. They are like diamonds. So how happy it is. And so I would like to welcome those who are first time joining me. If you are first time watching me live, you can just type 1 in the chat box. Just type 1, okay? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I would like to see how many of you are first time joining me. PowerStack with PowerStack Feng Shui with Ian. Just type 1 in the chat box. And if you have been joining me, maybe this is your second time, your third time, or many times, you can just type 2 in the chat box. All right. And of course, welcome all the newcomers who type 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And of course, welcome for the regulars, or even this is just your second time, just type 2 in the chat box. So tonight we will be doing firstly the powerful global cleansing, and followed by 2026 Feng Shui convention. 2026 Feng Shui prediction by using the spring ox picture. All right. So I would like to see how many 1 is there and how many 2 are there. All right. So the more, if you are first time here, just type 1. I would like to especially welcome you to be with us. All right. So I can see many happies in the chat box. Everyone is very happy. Great. Can you see the crystal? I quite like the crystals on the surface. They just look so beautiful, like crystal clear. Right. So we have happy, happy, happy from Lausan, from Fairy Van Life, from NG, happy, happy, from Leo, happy, 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 unconscious wealth, happy, 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 Lausan, happy. And so let's see how many 1 and 2 in the chat box. If this is your first time joining, just type 1. All right, don't have to be shy. And of course there are also a lot of 2. Lausan is 2, yes. Fairy is 2. Unconscious wealth 2. Fairy 2. Param, you are here 2. Azlania is here as well today 2. Fairy life 2. Kitty is 2. Kitty is here too. Great. So are there really no newcomers tonight? I thought Leo is first time here, and who else? I thought I saw a few new people. And Matt is here. Great. Okay. Anyway, Matt is 3. Matt is calculating how many times he has been joining. Great. Thumbs up for Matt. Hoo-hoo. Right. Very good memory, Matt. Okay, so we can see how the water is jumping, and that is why I always like to use this singing bowl for life, because the vibration, the energy it creates through this vibration of 7 matters can really help us to clean up the 7 chakras in our body. All right. If you feel that the 7 chakras is being opened up in your body, you just type 7. All right, so other than this heating, all right, we can also use another tool to see how the water is dancing happily. I think I'll just stand up for a second. If you would like to, get the 7 chakras in your body cleanse, all right, and open up, just type 7. Sorry about that. I'll just dry up the laptop, so I know I'm a bit wet now. All right, just type 7. Now I'm going to use another tool, which is this little lollipop in my hand, to show you another way how it dances. Just type 7 in the chat box. Keep typing 7, 7 and 7. Can you see? I think the camera, I think you can see it better like this. All right. Okay, just keep typing 7, 7 and 7. If you feel the 7 chakras in your body is open up, is welcoming the good energy. All right, keep typing 7. Look at how happy the blood in your body is dancing. It will help you with very good blood circulation. It will help you to open your heart. It helps you to open your mind. It helps you to cleanse up the 7 chakras in our body. Can you see it is dancing? Just keep typing 7, 7, 7. The more 7 you type, the more it is getting, oh! Yeah, great. How do you feel? How do you feel, everyone? Sometimes we can't see it, and we can feel it. Of course, we can feel the energy when it's just like when someone is very positive and you sit next to this person, you also feel very happy yourself. You also feel that, your heart is bubbling. You want to stand up and dance, right? So we can feel the energy, and of course, this is just something we can help us to see, to witness what energy is. And when we see it through our eyes, we believe it more. Do you agree? If you do, you can just type yes. So we have a lot of 7s. Wow. All of you feel very good. Great. Great. Unconscious wealth 7, NG 7, Leo 7, Fairy 7, Matt 7, Kitty 7, Lausan 7, Fairy 7 again, Lausan again, blessing, blessing, blessings. NG 7, Kitty 7, wait, I'm just, million blessings from NG, Leo 7, Leo 7, Leo 7, whoa, ho, ho. Feel the vibration is very strong. Correct. Amazing. Okay. So this is a very good way for us to see energy. Of course, we can feel it, but sometimes when we can see it, we believe it more. All right, I'm just trying to clean up my desk. It's quite wet. Even I'm wet myself. So, okay, now we all witness how energy works. And of course, I'm sure we all can feel it. And so now let's start with the first section of today, this evening, which is Powerful global cleansing. Right, I will just tip this water away. Paul, can you help me? Thank you. It's quite heavy, right? All right, thank you. All right, so I'm very glad to see that most of you are responding and telling me you really feel that and you can see that. That's the whole purpose of me doing the live. All right, and so now for tonight, yeah, you can see that the bottom of this singing bowl is very old. Okay, I think this singing bowl might can easy. I mean, I think this singing bowl is easily about 100 years old because when I bought it, you know, that was the grandson who was trying to sell his grandfather's stuff in India. So the more it is age, all right, the more the elements they are mixed up together, and so the more powerful the vibration is. So this is for the singing bowl. Ta-da! And the bigger the size, all right, the lower the frequency it is. So when I hit the singing bowl, you can hear a very deep voice like Om. Right? Om. And of course, as I said, this is a handmade singing bowl. That's why you can see on the surface is uneven. It's a bit zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. The machine-made singing bowl will not give you such beautiful vibration. All right. Okay. So, oh, we have a lot of comments. I haven't got. Feel the vibration very strong. Unconscious. What does that mean, Leon? What does that icon mean? You feel good? Amazing. Great. Freda, yes. Matt, yes. Angie, yes. Lausan, yes. Unconscious, yes. Okay, so we will first start with the global cleansing, and then after this cleansing session, I will be sharing some of the 2026 Feng Shui prediction by using the spring ox picture. All right, and so today I would like to invite you to especially give blessings for 2026. We know that 2026 is the fire horse year, and the fire horse year 2026 plus 2027, the fire goat year, these 2 years are very famous in the history, as in it is very destructive. Yes, you heard me, it is very destructive. And for this reason, I started this initiative to send 9.9 million blessings to everyone, to the world. All right, especially for 2026. And so tonight, I would like to invite you to join me in this global cleansing, especially sending blessings for 2026. If you would like to join me, you can type 2026 in the chat box. And so we shall start now. All right. So I would like you to pick a comfortable seat where you can feel comfortable. Doesn't matter where you look at, preferably if you can look out of your window, open the window, all right? Look at the beautiful scenery out there. All right, look at the sky. Or look at something very nice. Even, you know, the best is look out of the window and open the window. All right. We are going to especially send blessings to everyone in for 2026. And so, if you would like to join me, I will start with the singing bowl. I slow down my breath as I breathe in and I slowly breathe out. Paul, can you grab this green stuff away? Thank you. Sorry, it's really wet. I just want to dry it up. Sorry about that. Right, let's do it again. So sorry about that. Take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly and slowly breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly inhale and gently exhale. When I breathe in slowly and gently, I also slow down the speed of my mind. When I breathe out, I am breathing out millions of blessings for 2026. Million blessings for 2026. I focus my thought I focus my emotions. All my thoughts are only directed to sending millions of blessings to everyone on earth. boundaries. My blessings go beyond territories. The powerful blessings I send the blessings go beyond nationality. All my blessings go beyond races and ethnicities. All my blessings go beyond age. The blessings I send go beyond languages. All my blessings go beyond education backgrounds. These beautiful blessings go beyond social status and economic status. All my blessings go beyond occupations. Such beautiful blessings go beyond skin colors. And of course, all these blessings I am sending to everyone. They go beyond gender. Blessings go beyond anything physical. I am sending blessings from my heart. I am sending blessings to everyone out of love. So let me focus, sending blessings, sending blessings to the third eye of everyone's. When I send blessings to others, it helps me to open my third eye, the eye of wisdom. The eye of wisdom is located in front of my forehead. The third eye is just right between my eyebrows. When I send blessings to everyone, when my blessings go beyond the physical, the blessings go straight to touch the soul, the third eye of everyone. That's the sparkling light, beautiful white light that is sitting in front of everyone's forehead. When I send blessings beyond the physical, as though this beautiful white light that is sitting in front of my forehead is radiating powerful, bright golden light to everyone. I take a deep breath. I only focus on sending blessings. Blessings, blessings, and blessings. Millions of blessings. Millions of bright, beautiful, white, golden lights. Are spreading beautiful golden lights to everyone. And I especially want to send blessings wishing everyone a beautiful 2026. May your stories in 2026 to be peace. As the blessings I send, so the blessings I receive. So let me keep sending blessings. Keep sending blessings. Keep sending blessings for everyone. To have a beautiful 2026. Let our hearts resonate at the same high frequency. Let our hearts link together for sending and receiving millions of blessings. Let us commit ourselves to only give blessings and receive million folds of blessings in return. us connect together with the aim of making the world a more beautiful world in 2026. All blessings to everyone who joined tonight. This is really, really beautiful. Thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate your time and your effort taken out to send blessings to everyone to join this beautiful initiative. And so together we are making the 2026 a more beautiful world for everyone and of course to ourselves. So how do you feel? How does everyone feel after this giving blessings and sending blessings and of course receiving blessings, multi-million flows of blessings in return? When we give, it's when we receive. And of course, the more we give, the more we receive. So don't be a miser. All right, don't be a miser. Just keep giving, giving, giving. The more we give, it's really the more we will receive. What goes around comes around. All right, so I can see that there are many, many blessings coming out from the chat box. All right. For those who send blessings to everyone, you will receive the blessings. And of course, thank you for sending blessings to me as well. Thank you, everyone. You know, Leo is saying thank you to Ian. Right, let me see. Good evening, Mei Chong, you are here. Blessings to you and to your family. Yeah. Lao San, millions of blessings coming back to you. Ferry, blessings to your family. Freda, blessings of the world to the world, and of course it will come back to you, Freda. Leo, claiming the millions of blessings. Good on you. So the more we give is actually the more we receive. I'm not even asking you to give 1 cent. I'm not even asking you to take 1 cent out of your pocket. All right? Because you don't have to be a rich person to do charity. You don't have to be having something, having some physical assets to do big charity. Charity starts from home. Charity starts from ourselves. When we give, even just creating this strong positive vibration, there is this vibration, this energy traveling to the world, traveling to everyone on earth. Just like what you saw just now, how the water jumping just now that we saw, right? How the frequency, the vibration is jumping when there was in the beginning of today's session. And so it is the same. When you create a positive, a good thought, it will also create such vibration in the air. So this vibration starts from you, starts from your room, your house, and then it will spread to the whole world. Right, and so when you give blessings, the first person who will receive the blessings, who will receive the benefits, is you. Because you started it first. All right, when you create such strong high frequency vibration, you will first, you are the first one who will feel it, who will receive it, because it started from you. It's just that we haven't, the scientists haven't invented something. We can see the vibration in the air. All right. Maybe next time, who knows, if we can start to see the vibration in the air, you will see when you give blessings, you are the first one who will receive it before it reaches others. All right, great. So unconscious world, blessing to everyone. Lao San claiming millions of blessings. Very live as well. Very live. Blessing 2026 Lao San. Unconscious wealth claiming the blessings. Freda, blessing. Master Ian and family blessing. Paul, you receive a blessing from Freda. Thank you, Freda. Million blessings to you too. Leo, thank you. 2026, welcome. Millions of blessings. Absolutely. All right, unconscious wealth, millions of blessings. May Chung sending blessing to you too. Fairy sending blessing for everyone. Thank you, Master Ian, for sending millions of blessings. That's Leo. Thank you, Leo, for sending millions of blessings to everyone as well. Okay, so Lao San as well. Thank you, Freda, Michong. Yep. NG, blessing to your mom. Michong, sound powerful. Kitty, millions and millions of blessings to all of us. Yes. So it's all about blessings, and blessings. Awesome. Okay, so that was the first session of today's session, that is powerful global cleansing. And then now we are entering to the second section of today, which is I will be sharing some 2026 Feng Shui prediction using the spring ox picture. So if you would like to stay until, if you would like to know what prediction will come from the spring ox picture, you can just type ox. All right, ox, ox. Ox. Paul, can you give me the spring ox picture? Yep. Ox. If you would like to know what is the spring ox picture. So, okay, thank you. So I will just show you from my phone, right? Ox. All right. Well, I'm not sure if that's an ox or a bull basically, but it is usually translated as ox. So spring ox, twin new too. Because why we call spring ox? Because in the beginning of the year, that is, it always starts with spring, right? And spring is the time when, you know, we will start to sit. Maybe, yeah, we will start to sit and plant crops. All right. So that's why the beginning of the year is always spring. And ox in those days, even today as well, ox, maybe not so much today because we all use machine. I mean, the farmers, we all have technology now, but especially in those days, ox was a very important animal to help the farmer for farming, right? So that is also why this is called the spring ox picture, because it is especially important to predict what will happen to the crops, whether this year is going to be a good weather or not so good weather. What are the precautions you want to take when planting your crops, and of course how the harvest is going to be in the end of the year. Although nowadays most of us are not farmers anymore, all right, but why this spring ox picture is still so important to us? Because in those days, the main economy source, one of the main economy source was from the crops, right? From how much they could harvest. And nowadays, of course, most of our main economy source is not from the crops anymore, but it still signifies, okay, how the economy is going to I mean how I mean how the economy what will what will happen to our economy next year. All right, so is the economy going to be good or a little bit challenging next year? We can still look at this 2022 Spring Ox prediction for 2026, and that can give us some clue on what to do or what not to do. So I will just first show you the picture. I'm not sure how many of you have seen this picture. All right, this is the 2022 Spring Ox picture. Okay, I can see a lot of you are very interested in this ox. Great. So how many of you have seen this 22? You can just type okay, okay, okay. Or yes, yeah. If you have seen something like this before in your life, just type yes, 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 yes. All right. So this 22 is actually the 22 for 2025. All right. And the picture alone has many messages hidden behind. Okay, so first we can see that this is actually the 2025 2022. Okay, if you have seen anything like this before, all right, you can just type yes. If you haven't, not in your life, or maybe not so much in your culture, you can just type no. All right, so usually in the Chinese calendar, this is usually the first page of the calendar. You know, in those days, the calendar, they are quite big, right? Every day you have to tear one sheet off. All right, every day you have to tear one sheet off. All right, that those old calendars in those days, usually the first page of that calendar is the 2022. All right, and so when we look at this 2022, this is the 2022 for 2025. Well, by just looking at this, we can tell a few, I can tell a few things. Of course, other than the 2022, as you can see, there are a few more lines of poems telling you more, giving you more information about what will happen this year. All right. So this is the 2025 2022. As you can see in this picture, okay, the farmer is actually standing behind the ox. So most of you haven't seen it all in your life, especially the young people. I think most of you haven't seen it in your life. All right, I'm old enough that I actually saw them when I was young. All right, well, not so young anymore. Freda says yes, Chinese calendar in Indonesia. You see, ha, many people would have seen it, all right, but the young people usually don't. Anyway, or if you are from a different culture, most likely you would have not seen it at all. So yes, Freda is right. The Chinese calendar, usually on the first page of the calendar, you will see it. So by just looking at this picture, you can see that the farmer is actually, we call it Mangsen. Anyway, the farmer is standing behind the ox. That means, because in Feng Shui, we look at the solar calendar. All right, we do not look at the normal calendar, and we do not look at the lunar calendar. All right, so but we look at the solar calendar. So the new year for Feng Shui is not on January 1st, but according to the solar calendar, usually the new year is on February 4th. Sometimes it might be on February 3rd, sometimes it might be on February 5th, but usually it is on February 4th. And February 4th is the beginning of spring. Okay, so that's why it's called the spring ox picture. So when we look at this picture, the farmer is standing behind the ox. That means the new year of the solar calendar is after the lunar calendar. So the Chinese New Year's, okay, in terms of Chinese New Year and most of the Chinese festivals like Chinese New Year, like a Mooncake Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival, what else? Whatever Chinese festivals you can think of, most of them they go according to the lunar calendar. All right, but not the solar calendar. But in Feng Shui, we look at solar calendar. So today I will only mainly emphasize these two calendars, the lunar and the solar calendar. So Chinese New Year is the first day of the lunar calendar. All right, whereas in this spring ox picture is the first day of the solar calendar. So when this farmer stands behind the bull or the ox, okay, that means the Chinese New Year will come first before February 4th. Yes, so this is what happened in 2025. Chinese New Year comes before February 4th. Chinese New Year was actually, I think, 27 or 28 January in 2025. Is that right? Yeah, is that right? So spring comes after Chinese New Year. That is what it means. And then the second thing we actually want to look at is the farmer, this person. Sometimes this person is standing. Sometimes this person is sitting on the back of the ox. Okay? And then especially we want to look at whether this person is wearing shoes or socks or nothing. So now can you tell me, is this person wearing shoes or socks? All right, is he with shoes? Yes or no? Can you see it? Yeah, can you see it? Is this person, is the farmer comes with shoes or not? This is very important, okay, when looking at the prediction for our economies. Is this person come with shoes or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? So in this picture, oops, a little bit too close, right? That's why it goes blur. Okay, is this person come with shoes or not? It comes with shoes. Yes, you are right. Lao San, you are right. Fairy, yes. Unconscious Wealth and Angie, yes. You all are right. He is actually wearing shoes. Yes, he has shoes. Excuse me. Yes. Azlania from South Africa. Yeah. Welcome to explore something that is so different from your culture. I'm very glad to see. I especially welcome people coming from different cultures. Yes, he has shoes. So what does that mean? Usually, when the farmers come with shoes, that means that year is still okay because he doesn't have to walk with barefoot. All right, he doesn't have to walk with barefoot. So if that person come with shoes and is standing, that is still okay. If that person is, the farmer is come with barefoot and is still standing, okay, he's standing, walking with barefoot. That means that year will be quite challenging, very challenging. Okay, and if the farmer, even if the farmer is without shoes, but if he is sitting on the back of the ox, that is still okay because he's sitting there. He doesn't have to stand. All right. So there are many ways of looking at this. Just the picture will tell you so many messages. All right. Although he's standing, that means he has to work hard. But because he's with shoes, that is okay. And also, on top of that, when he comes with shoes, that means this year, this is the 2025, okay? This is 2025 2022. That means this year is not doesn't have a lot of rain. Okay? There is good sun, so there will be good crops, there will be good harvest in the end of the year. Yeah. So this is something we can see. Okay, so I will just tell you about, so I have told you about this picture of 2025. Of course, there are a few lines, you know, that will take a lot of time for me to explain. Anyway, I will just show you what is 2026 Spring Ox picture. Would you like to see 2026 picture now? Just type 2026, come on! Hello everyone, just type 2026. You see? Lao San. It's an eye-opening, something I mean it's an eye-opener to you, right, Lao San? Especially for those who haven't seen the Spring Ox picture, it is an eye-opener. If you would like to see 2026, come on everyone, type 2026! Azlania, yes, very true. Mei Chong, yeah, very, very true. Mei Chong, I think sounds like Mei Chong knows the Chun Liu too. Mei Chong, have you seen Chun Liu too in your life? You know, especially in the Chinese culture. When I was young, I always see this Chun Liu too in front of the Chinese calendar on the first page of the Chinese calendar. All right. 2026. Yes. So now let's look at 2026. So 2026 we call it 丙午年. So as you can see, it says 丙午年春牛图. Bing is the fire, Wu is the horse. Horse is actually Ma. But Wu here means the horse, okay? 丙午年, the year. 春 is the spring. Niu is the ox, or you call it the bull. Because Niu in Chinese, you know, that one word itself doesn't tell you is a male or female, but ox or bull, okay? Two is the picture. All right. So let me enlarge it. Of course, when you look at the site, you can see there are a few lines of poems telling you giving you more messages. All right, what will happen in 2026? Okay, so we can see a lot of 2026, 2026, 2026 in the chat box. Hey, Mei Chong, have you seen Chun Liu 2 before in your life? Okay, now let's look at this Chun Liu 2 2026. First, we look at, is the farmer in front of the ox or behind of the ox? In front or behind? 1 for in front, 2 for behind. Do you think the farmer is in front? You type 1. If you think the farmer is behind the ox, you type 2. Is he in front of the ox or behind of the ox? Type 1 if you can see the farmer is in front of the ox, and type 2 if you can see the farmer is behind the ox. So we have Azlania typing 1. Okay, great. You are right, Azlania. You are right, Lausan. That is 1. The farmer is in front of the ox. Yes, fairy. Yes, unconscious. Wealth. NG. So that means spring will come before Chinese New Year. That is quite a big thing in those days because why are there two calendars, lunar calendars and solar calendar? Because lunar calendar is you look at the moon, okay? Every 30 days, how you look at the moon. That is lunar calendar. Whereas solar calendar is you look at the sun. Why there are two calendars in the Chinese culture? There is a lot of wisdom behind. The lunar calendar looks at the moon because the fisherman has to know when there will be high tide, when there will be low tide, when should they go out to fish, and when they should come back and stay home to stay safe. So for the fishermen in those days, they look at the lunar calendar, right? Because the lunar calendar will tell them when it's safe to go out to fish and when should you stay safe and stay at home. Whereas, who will look at the solar calendar? Yes, the feng shui masters like me. And of course, other than the feng shui masters like me who look at the solar calendar, the farmers will look at the solar calendar because only the solar calendar will tell them when spring is coming, when they have to start seeding, when they have to start planting, when they have to start watering and transplant all their plants, and then when is the time to harvest. Okay, so the farmer will look at the solar calendar, whereas the fisherman will look at the lunar calendar. So this 春牛 tool is important, okay, to see. You know, now you understand why it is important. You know, will spring come before Chinese New Year or will spring come after Chinese New Year? It's actually for the fishermen and for the farmers in those days. And in those days, those were the main economy sources. Of course, why today we are still looking at the 春牛 too, because it also signifies or what will happen to the economy next year. All right. And so that is the first thing we can look at. And then the second, we can see that the farmer is not sitting on top of the ox, right? So it is not going to be easier. You have to work hard. You have to work smart. Okay, so that is another message coming from the 春牛 tool. You have to work. It is not going to be a relaxed year. You can't just sit on top of the ox and expect the ox will work for you. Okay, you are standing on the ground. You have to work in 2026. So this is the second message. And then the third message, tell me, is the farmer, oops, okay, is the farmer come with shoes or without shoes? Yes or no? Yes with shoes or no without shoes? Look at his feet properly. Is the farmer comes with shoes or without shoes? Yes with shoes or no without shoes? No shoes, Azlania. No shoes, Lausan. Fairy, van life, no shoes. Unconscious wealth, no shoes. So you can see the farmer comes without shoes. On top of that, the farmer is standing on the ground. he has to work without shoes. He has to walk without shoes. That means 2026 is not going to be a relaxed year because the farmer is not sitting on top of the bull or the ox. On top of that, he comes without shoes. That means you have to work very hard. You have to work double, triple, or maybe 10 times of hard work because he is working without shoes. So we can tell in just a simple picture, in just a simple offspring picture, we can tell that 2026 is full of challenges because he has to work without shoes. So that is the challenges to our income, to our salary, to the economy system globally. It is going to be challenging because the farmer is standing on the ground and he has to work without shoes. That's right. No shoes, Lior. You have to work very hard. Are you employed or do you run your own business, Lior? Whether you run your own business or you are employed, you have to work double, triple, or even 10 times to get your house ready the next year. Okay, so this is the third the third message coming from the spring ox picture. And on top of that, let me tell you one more thing. Because in those days, the spring ox picture mostly it's only to predict the crops, the harvest, and of course the one of the main economy sources. And so if the farmer comes without shoes, that means it is going to be very rainy next year in 2026. When it is going to be very rainy in next year 2026, that means there will be a lot of challenges in harvesting. Of course, before harvesting, there will be growing your crops. There will be a lot of rain. And that is going to, when there's too much rain, it will destroy our crops. It will destroy our income. All right, it will be a bit destructive. Right? Why we can tell when the farmer has no shoes? That means there's a lot of rain. Because it's so rainy, he can only work barefoot. So that it means it's going to be challenging. All right, so if you would like to know more about what will happen in 2026, I am conducting this 2026 Feng Shui Convention on this Saturday, coming Saturday at 10 a.m. Melbourne time. Okay, Paul, can you put the link there for 2026 Feng Shui Convention? If you are interested to know what will happen in 2026, I will be going into more details and interpreting all these few lines of the poems, what it means. Even if you know Chinese, okay, you can look at these few lines. Okay, even if you know Chinese, I can be very frankly telling you, these few lines of poems, it's written in such a way that they try not to tell you anything. All right, in those days, they just like to write poems in a way that you don't understand a thing, as though there are many secrets. Well, the poems are not written by me, okay? But if you would like to know what will happen in 2026, you are more than welcome to click the link there to join me in 2026 Feng Shui Convention. I will not only interpreting what will happen in 2026 through the spring ox picture. I will also be interpreting through 推背图, the back pushing picture, through 地母经, the classics of Earth Mother. I will also be interpreting, of course, spring ox picture, and of course, the 八字. 八字 can also tell what will happen in 2026. I will also be interpreting using 奇门遁甲, the mystical doors. There are at least 5 tools I will be telling you what will happen in 2026. They are all correct, just interpreting from different perspective. Okay. And why do we want to know what will happen in 2026 now? I can just wait until 2026. By the time when 2026 comes, Paul, can you give me a glass of water? Thank you. Can you give me a glass of water, please? Thank you. Yeah. Why do we want to know what will happen in 2026, Ian? I can just wait until 2026 come, and then I will know what will happen. Right. Why should I pay you for you to tell me what will happen in 2026? Because when we know what will happen in advance, we can plan ahead. When you know what is the outcome, you can plan ahead. Thank you very much. So it's just like when you know if you partnership with this business, if you know it's going to be profitable, by all means you will chase after the partnership. And if you know this partnership will only make you lose money or even bankruptcy, then you will know to avoid this partnership with this person or with this business, with this company. So when you know the outcome one step in advance, you can plan ahead. You can plan your strategy. You will know what to do. You are fully prepared instead of getting freaked out, getting frightened. Oh! Okay. And so this is just like why, especially if you live in a 4 seasons country like me in Melbourne, why we always look at the weather before going out, because we want to plan ahead. If it's going to be rainy, we will bring our umbrella or our rain jacket. If it's going to be windy, we will bring our windbreaker. If the weather changes suddenly to be very cold, we can be well prepared. All right. Do you know weather in Melbourne is like, there's a saying that every Melbourne person can tell you, you can experience 4 seasons in one day. And that's the weather of Melbourne. In the morning, it might feel like winter. In the afternoon, suddenly you just ended summer, and then in the evening, you ended spring or autumn. Okay, so in Melbourne, we check the weather every day. And I even check sometimes every 2-3 hours. Okay, just to get myself well prepared, especially if I have to go out that day. All right, and so this is the whole purpose of me conducting the 2026 Feng Shui Convention. Not just if, Feng Shui can help us to plan ahead. Feng Shui prediction can help us to win at the start instead of adjusting it later. Okay, so the link is there. If you are happy to wait until 2026 to come to know what will happen, don't click the link. All right. And of course, if you would like to very quickly make the power of Feng Shui work for you, you can also join me in my monthly Power Stack Feng Shui activation. Paul, can you just please put up the link for monthly Power Stack Feng Shui activation? So for monthly Power Stack Feng Shui activation is that every month I promise to give you at least one good date and one more bonus. I will do all the calculations in terms of how the 9 planets orbit in our solar system, and then I will pick up the good dates, the good time, what are the good sections, and what items you have to put in that section to pull that good energy from the universe into your house. And that good date, good time, good section, and the items are universe because it is calculated according to how the 9 planets orbit. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are from. It doesn't matter when your house is built. It doesn't matter which orientation your house is facing, north, south, east, west, northwest, southeast, north, well, whatsoever. Okay. And so for this monthly Power Stack Feng Shui activation is currently promotion price will only cost you half a pizza a month. That is $9 a month. And of course, if you do yearly subscription, you will receive more discount. Okay. You might be asking me, Ian, are the items going to be expensive for Feng Shui activation? And this is the truth. Many Feng Shui masters will hate me telling you. I have never cross-sell any Feng Shui items to any members or any clients. Most of the Feng Shui items you need is very economical. You can easily find them on any online platforms like eBay or Amazon's, and most of them you can find them in the shopping mall. I have never cross-sold any items to my members or clients because I don't have to. Many other Feng Shui practitioners, they will try to cross-sell you, telling you that only this item from them will give you the power. The truth is, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars buying items that they claim to be powerful. Because many of my members, they come from all around the world. They know me through YouTube just like you. They come from all around the world. Okay, I just tell them, these are the items you need on this day at this time, put at that section, okay? And go and get them yourself. And many of them, they also come back and tell me, yes, Ian, I received very good response from the universe. Okay, they tell them they can see what has changed in their lives. Okay, one of them is I'm going to tell you the story of Jobert. All right, there is 5 more minutes to 9 o'clock. Just let me end to this session with Jobert's story. So Jobert Tan, he's from the Philippines. Okay, so it's just like you. He came to know me from my YouTube channel. What he told me was that time I only had about 20 videos on my YouTube channel. So he said he came across my channel, all right. In just one sitting, he watched all my videos, and in just that 20 videos, he learned a lot more than watching other YouTube channels for 1 month. So what happened was he He came to my channel in January 2025. What he said, his business had something very bad happen to his business in end of 2024. So his friend told him that it must be feng shui issues. So he started to research all YouTube channels, feng shui channels on YouTube. And finally, in January, he came across my channel and immediately he signed up for this monthly power stack activation. Because in just 20 videos of mine, he understood everything. And he understood more than 1 month of his research. So immediately he signed up for this monthly power stack activation. And then this is what he said. 2 months later, just in 2 months, something good happened to his business again. All right, his business is back to be good again. On top of that, the health, his father's health is also getting better. In just 2 months, he started to see results. And that is only using the monthly power stack feng shui activation with the price of $9 a month. After that, immediately, I think 2 months later, he signed up for my full set of feng shui consultation services. Okay? And then, this is something very funny. In last year, 2024, about July or August, his friend asked him to put a fish tank in the north section of his house. Listen carefully if you are still here. Telling him that the north section is going to be a wealth section. So put a fish tank in the north section of your house, Jobert, and then something good will happen to your business. That was what his friend told him. So he did, and then 2 months later, something super bad happened to his business. And that's when the same friend told him there must be some feng shui issues, so go and look for feng shui related channel. And that's how he came across to my channel. So after I did a full audit, feng shui audit for his house, okay, I found out that the fish tank that he put in the north section in his house is actually the worst section. The north section in Jobert's house has the worst energy. And that's where his friend asked him to put a fish tank there. That's why he activated the worst energy of his house. So what to do? I asked him to move the fish tank away to another section which will give him the best energy. So water if you put water at the right section, something very good can happen. If you put water, especially running water like a fish tank, in the wrong section, something terrible, something funny can also happen immediately, just like Jobert. Okay? And so, lastly, because this Friday is going to be our Black Friday sale, and so for everyone, if you are interested in this full package of feng shui activation, I have this program called POWERSTACK Master Code. Alright, in this POWERSTACK Master Code, it's a full feng shui training. I only give you the juiciest essence for practical feng shui application. There's no nonsense, no need for memorization, no difficult poems that crack your head and you still couldn't understand what's the hidden messages. So for this Black Friday sales, I am giving out more discount if you sign up, if you are interested in this full feng shui program that is called the POWERSTACK Master Code. So Paul, can you put the link? You can find out more in this 3 days challenge for the full POWERSTACK Master Code. All right, you can sign up for 3 days challenge to find out more information about the full program. It is free. To join 3 days challenge is free. Okay, you can sign up to join the 3 days challenge. There is a lot more what I will share with you in this POWERSTACK Master Code. And then after the 3 days challenge, you will also receive the Black Friday promotion code only for POWERSTACK Master Code. Okay? Is anyone interested in the 3 days challenge? You can just type 3 there. I'll have a look how many of you are interested in joining this 3 days challenge to know more about the full POWERSTACK Feng Shui activation. Just type 3 if you think you would like to know more. Just type 3. So Paul has just put up the 3 days challenge, build your lucky bomb link there. I can see the unconscious wealth type 3. Aslania already joined in. What do you think? So the promotion code for Black Friday. Okay. What do you think, Aslania? So this promotion price will end after Black Friday. And after that, you can only find this promotion price in the history. There will be no more such good price after Black Friday. I promise you, because I have already planned ahead what I will do after Black Friday, what I will do for December, what I will do in January, and then when February 4th, 2026 come, what I will do. I have already planned all ahead, and I can be very frankly tell you this price for Black Friday will only last until Black Friday. After Black Friday, you can only find this good price in the history because we have already planned ahead. There are so many predictions telling me that, they all although they all predict different things from different perspective. So, I mean, although they all predict different things from different perspective, but they all more or less telling the similar messages. All right, they all share the same messages. Do this, but not that. Do that, but not this. Watch out this, but not that. They all have a similar messages coming, although they are all using different way for prediction. So I can be very honestly telling you, if you miss this price for Black Friday, you can only find it in the history. I have already planned at least until February next year and more. Okay. So what do you think, Aslania, after joining the 3 days challenge? Have you watched all 3 days challenge? Fairy say 3. Have you joined? Click the link now and join Unconscious. Okay. Mei Chong, whoa, so good. Click the link now and join if you haven't joined the 3 days challenge. So the promotion code, you can find the promotion code after watching the 3 days challenge. Everything is already there systematically. Okay. And so yeah, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate your time and your blessings joining this initiative for sending millions of blessings to everyone for 2026. And of course, millions of blessings will come back to you in return. All the links are there. Whether you're interested in 2026 Feng Shui Convention to know what will happen so you can plan ahead, or you just want to see results very quickly to start to make the power of Feng Shui work for you, then the monthly Power Stack Feng Shui activation is for you. And if you would really like to know how I catch the golden dragon, how I use the most powerful energy in period 9, the golden dragon, okay, and then how and why Flying Star 9 is so important in period 9, because we're in period 9. So of course the Flying Star 9 will have the strongest energy. There are only 9 planets in our solar system, 1 to 9. And so period 9 is the end of the period. After period 9, we will go back again to period 1. And so how we play with the Flying Star 9, how to use it, what is the combination of Flying Star 9 with another person, how to find out the original Flying Star of your house, that is the horoscope of your house. When you were born, you born with a month, the year, month, date, and time, and that is your horoscope. And so does the house. When the house is born, what is the horoscope of the house? How do we play with it? How do we activate the strongest energy? Where is the golden dragon hiding? Okay, on top of that, there are many more things. I will be teaching you 12 different schools of methods you can use at just one price. And this is such a good price, promotion price. You can never find it in the market. Why 12 schools? Because I know how many Feng Shui practitioners in the market know more than 5 methods, know more than 5 schools. You can find out yourself. I am teaching you, telling you everything I know, okay, at this one price. And this promotion price is only valid until Black Friday. After Black Friday, you can only find this price in the history. So if you haven't, and if you would just like to know more, all right, click the link to join me in the 3 days challenge. Aslania said, not yet, I missed the first one, which I'm going to watch right after this live. If you miss it again for Black Friday, you will miss it forever, because I have already planned ahead. Everything I have planned ahead according to the prediction for 2026. And of course, if you would like to know what will happen in 2026, join my 2026 Feng Shui Convention, which will happen on this Saturday, November 29, 10 o'clock in the morning, Melbourne time. If you are if you are in a different time zone, don't worry. Replay will be available for you. Okay? So thank you, Unconscious Wealth. Why unconscious wealth? Do you mean you receive wealth even when you are sleeping? Unconscious wealth. Oh. Thanks, Aslania. Thank you, Lausan. Thank you, Ferry. Sorry, what else? Okay. Thank you, Freda. Blessings to you, Unconscious Wealth. NG, blessing to you too. Mei Chong, thank you. Beautiful stars. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All right, so the links are all there. It is up to you to click them or not. Even after this in the description section, just down there. All right, so thank you very much. This is time for me to say goodbye now. The bed is calling me. So no matter where you are from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you whichever link you click. See you there.